Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Pipistrello and the Cursed Yo-Yo, where today we're causing some kind of soccer riot, right? That is the plan? I'm not actually 100% sure what the plan is. But somehow we're gonna find a guy and we're gonna beat him to death with a yo-yo, because that's what we do. Oh god. Okay, listen, I'm not a sports expert, but this one ain't soccer. That's not the soccer thing. There are a couple of different sports that are called football, and none of them use that object. I wonder... Do I parry equipped? Okay. Okay, doesn't do any damage, it just pushes him back. Well, this is sort of tedious, huh? I wonder if I could run them over, like, the flames from some of our abilities. Speed things up a little bit. Probably only a little bit, though, right? It doesn't seem like the flames really do a lot of damage. Okay, so what do we, map-wise, what do we know? Not a ton. But it sure seems like this probably goes in there. Hey look, it's you! The game is on here at the Poultry FC Stadium. I welcome you all, fans of sports, young and old. Why, that's backstage deal maker and performance manipulator Kuka Carrara. It's time for us to once again celebrate the dedication and mastery of the world-class athletes on this verdant field. May we witness a fair and just game today, as always. I've got here the up-to-date statistics from the match. World champion Dream Team United leads the betting amount with over 10 million collected in total. The Poultries, well, they've raised only $10 since the odds are 1 to 100,000 against them. Let's keep a close eye on the field now. Good luck, everyone. And there's the kickoff. The game is on. You don't need to keep playing the commentary, for real. Oh, there he is. Just look at him. He's so slimy. Find a way to get to that skybox, Pippet. Move it. Okay. This is something we could do. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's finding a way into places where people would rather I not be. I'm pretty annoyed that bat hit me there. It definitely has a hitbox that's a little bit larger than the graphic. And I tell you, I'm super bummed out to see that that's going to be a common kind of enemy here. How would I cross this? It's like here we have enough. Like it's pretty clear that we have enough distance on our push to get across the gap, but in that room below, I don't think so. I don't think there was anything we could kick off of. There's got to be some kind of movement ability I'm still missing. Gotta be. And if so, one expects it must be here, right? I'm assuming that yeah, this will not penetrate the bats, and sure, indeed, it sure doesn't. Up. But I was in the middle of the parry. Oh, that went the wrong way. That's annoying. It's weird that also there's only friendly fire on the bats some of the time. Ah, damn it. Oh boy. sure we get rid of the others. Push you off. That's a pretty bad place for that to end up. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I did. I could have made that if I had just jumped. Yeah, I'm trying to get too cute with the thing because, like, theoretically it should be really good in this situation for like hitting the rest of those slimes all at once. Yeah, like that. But also sometimes it just doesn't do anything at all instead. Come on. Okay, cool. Go. It's like, I don't have to let you participate. Oh. Huh. What would possibly be the thing that would let you counteract this? If there were angled spots on the walls or something. Huh. Ah, I see. Okay. It all makes sense now. What's up? Mr. Carrara warned us a weird little twerp would be acid dropping over here. So I'm gonna alley-oop your butt, you creep. Is that what? What on earth are you saying? Yeah, okay, there we go. What are you saying to me? Okay, yeah, so this wall ride ability, this would be very handy. I do appreciate that the our charge attack has the ability to just, if you hit just one enemy with it, sometimes we'll hit them twice. I will say, and like, listen, I'm not trying to say that there's any age limit on these behaviors or whatever. But like, Pippin is awfully young for dropping acid. I don't usually see, when I think of like the kind of people in my life who I've encountered who have done some acid, it's usually people who are at least in college. Or that age, you know. Huh, I can't cross this humongous gap. Oh, stop being so dramatic. Let's think. The guys you just dealt with? Maybe I've got an idea. I suppose we could use my new body to our advantage again. Hang tight, Pepper. This will all be in your distant past soon enough. Yeah, let's maybe not phrase it as letting your nephew use your new body. But yeah, this answers a bunch of the spots that we've not been able to interact with yet. Okay, you have to press into the wall. Okay, you don't have to hit the button. No, go the other way. Cannot really turn it around. You can only slow it down. Okay, good to know. We know some spots like immediately where we want to make use of this. So I'm just going to go back here. We would really like for those to be set up, which I'm assuming this is going to, damn it. Because I was still off the wall, off the ground when I hit the button. Yep, not actually a useful thing to do. Okay. What a weird dude. Okay, so hard hitting the wall is bad, but if I can jump off... Yeah, okay. When you jump off, you do like a hard leap to the side, or a hard leap straight across. But obviously you can make that work. Off the platform, damn it. Oh, these guys are so annoying. Okay, I mean that helps a lot. That also helps a lot, actually. Alright, so what they want you to do is to... Oh, I can't do it while holding stuff? Okay, that's important to note. Yeah, the liquid bounce definitely makes this area a lot easier. I tried to quickly perform the jump onto the wall after. Oh shit! I did that right, and then I totally broke it. I tried to quickly perform the jump onto the wall after throwing the key, but I just couldn't. I didn't press the button fast enough, I guess. All right, so. We saw where this goes, but unfortunately it doesn't appear to be marked on the map. Here we go. I'm having to sort of trust a lot here because of all the blind angles. You're supposed to do this here, probably. Right, again, hard edges. Well, that's annoying. I really thought that was going to take me around that corner. I'm gonna give this a couple more shots here. Yeah, come on. I think it might be possible to like fall in and then nope, okay. Yeah, I cannot hit Q again in the air. I was just trying to see if quick hands. Oh, come on now. I landed on that and then just slid backwards off of it. I was trying to see if quick hands would allow me to wrap around there and make things easier on myself, but it seems like that is not how this is going to work. Aha! Outsmarted! Kind of. It's a little strange, but I'll get used to it. Oh, interesting. Button. These guys don't usually just have like health bars. I guess maybe they figured at the level of HP they wanted to give that guy. If they didn't give him a health bar, then you'd worry, the players would worry that they weren't dealing any meaningful damage at all. It's over, folks. The underdog Poultries won the game 7-0 against the world champion Dream Team United. It's unbelievable. The atmosphere here at the stadium is surreal. Dream Team United bettors must be squirming in anger right now. Their incredible $10 million money pot. What a weird way to word that. Is going to some lucky fellow who bet on the Poultries. What a game! What a game, folks. This is too much. There's no reason for me to hear any of that dialogue. No, we know. We got that during the pregame thing. That he's the swindler. That was the one piece of information we had about him. Hey guys, how's it going? You guys enjoying the... Okay. They're busy. They love me, but not nearly as much as they love rigged games. So I need to cross... I need to go all the way over to the right and come around to the top part from that side as well. It does kind of seem like they're all Poultries. Not meaning to like pass judgment, just, you know. This was the cheapest seat I could find, but even so, this is still a little ridiculous. I feel like you could just move over a couple. Probably nobody's even gonna notice. Yeah, unfortunately, these are not actually available. That's just sitting there. How did that thing get a ticket? All right, sadly, we are going to have to walk all the way around, it looks like. What if we do it really fast? Whoosh. Just right across the faces of the audience. Right across the faces of my fan club. Feels like something the protagonist of your video game should be unwilling to do. Just... What? That's impossible! I lost my bet on Dream Team United. Oh, that game was rigged. Rigged, I tell you. Completely rigged. Oh, what am I going to do now? I blew 3 whole salaries on that bet. What am I going to say at home? Oh, dear. There goes my house. Where am I going to live now? Well, it sounds like that guy could probably use a roommate. Somebody to help him pay the rent. Okay, I think we're finally over here on the correct side of the thing. Huh. Huh? What is this place? I don't think running a stadium requires such high technology research equipment. Please die, please die. Okay. Oh, what happens if I can't push it without the actual yo-yo? What happens if I just like squish it? Okay. The answer is they get squished. Who would have thought? Wow, that seems like you could do some real harm. Oh, right, there's a fan right there. Of course, that's not going to work. They did not really affect things at all, it seems like. I was really expecting that parry, given the sort of like the impressiveness of the attack. I was expecting the parry to be a little bit more consequential. Okay, so we're gonna have to... I guess I can probably just leave this here for right now, right? Here's a question. No, okay, I do not. If I do the wall push thing, my body does not push the block back as well. Huh, really? Okay, it worked that time. Wait, if I come back in here, will that have reset? Yes, this one resets because they want you to be able to fix your mistake. It is funny how arbitrary they are about that, though. Like, so few things do. Lower the number of enemies a little bit here. Ah, really bad time. It's where the combat arenas in here do not feel like as scary as they have felt in some parts of the game. And in a lot of cases, it's just like the enemies are kind of more annoying here than they are in other areas. Ow. These guys are not very yeah, a lot of the enemies that are like newer or more unique to this area just are not very wow, I can't believe he did not go off the ledge. Nope. Tapping down between my strikes for a reason. Yeah, like a pretty good example of what I'm talking about. I'm not really taking all that much damage, and when I am taking damage, it's due to like exceedingly sloppy play. And the enemies die, some of them more eventually than others. Huh. That was weird. No, just go forward like you do when you... Okay. Yeah, the behavior of the wall cling thing is super arbitrary. So... Okay. Down here, all the way to the wall, then strike that, and then nope. That does not, in fact, get me where I'm going. I wonder if, but like after I do this, yes, okay. After you do a wall push, you can wall ride again, even if you wall rode before the wall push as well. Pippet, what is this place? This is sickening. I didn't realize Carrara's plan had gone this far. Okay, well, before we touch absolutely anything, let's jump in down here. You know what? I guess, actually, we have a lot of money on hand, which means we're losing a lot when we die in rooms, although it's not happening so much anymore. So I should probably actually spend some of it. Yeah, I think we can go life -2 for a little while. It doesn't seem like a big deal. Is there anything that we really want to refine? I can't see what the refinement effect on some of these would be until I actually build them. Alright. Maybe then the thing we want to do is build them. The focus badge seems actually like that might be worthwhile. Although I do wish things like that said like how much they increase stuff by. And then to refine that, I'm assuming it would be like fairly expensive. Where is it? 1,200, and it's just a BP cost down. Well, we do have enough points to equip it. And then also, yes, I know. I was around when they were described. You don't have to highlight them like that. We could unequip Magnet to pick up that, or maybe Elephant Badge. Elephant Badge is not, like, terrible. I'm gonna keep it on. It's fine. We're good. We'll put the bonus HP on failure thing back on later. So I think the thing that Auntie is trying to take away from what we're seeing here is like these are the corpses of players, but I think they might just be robots. What if everybody playing is that would be a good way to fix the game, right? What if everybody was just robots? How does that help me? The answer is it doesn't. But you know what would? Sending this thing back and putting the battery in front of it. And then pushing it over. There we go. What am I doing? I know that doesn't. I know that's not going to work. What do I think is going to work? Hold on. Okay, very difficult to jump down the staircase, so to speak. Is there anywhere else? There's not really anywhere else to enter from. This is how you're supposed to come in here. So okay. See, it's not obvious, but that's one of those, which it would sort of have to be, right? Interesting. You can hardly slow down, and once you start moving with this, it's really hard to change speed even, and you certainly can't change direction. So in case you're wondering why I seem to be extra clumsy, that's got a lot to do with it. Let's see, what I'm trying to do here is jump off the wall. I don't think I can... Yeah, I don't think I can jump off directly into a wall push. Even though I think we did before, didn't we? Then how on earth would you get further here? There's only one element to the previous room that moves. Yeah, jumping onto that side of that is not going to be helpful. The top side of it, I mean. Okay, no, that time it worked, but it doesn't always. Cool, definitely. Whether or not it's going to allow a button press while you're in the air, it seems like the timing must be much tighter than I'm thinking. Huh. It looked like I had it for a second, but then ricocheted off the wall or something. Okay, eventually it just worked. Oh, ah. I need to make the transfer here. There we go. Oh, you... It really sucks that they reset that room on me. Okay. I do appreciate the heals. How am I going to do this? Somehow my yo-yo didn't just sense what I wanted and snake its way over there. Nope, okay. So this is not my favorite one of these gimmicks, and this could maybe end sometime soon. I would be okay with. Why do I need... Can I not just... I don't know, apparently not. Yeah, no, he won't attach to the wall after, I guess, popping off the end of the other wall. I feel like it's not at all different from things we've been doing, but okay. So... Nope, okay. Why? Just work. Why must you be so cruel? Yeah, I'm not loving having to chain a bunch of these movements together. This one does not feel good at all to do. And yeah, it decides what direction you're going when you make contact. You can't turn it around. Okay. So jump across to here. It would be really helpful if I could get across. Yeah, like, no, don't. But don't be going right when you hit the wall. Why? I'm getting a lot of inappropriate direction connections here. Because like all I need to do is stick to a sidewall with only one bounce on the liquid, and then we can use our badge's second bounce to make the connection to the bottom wall very easily. There we go. And then it's just like... Except I don't connect to that wall for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like... It is very frustrating to try to figure out when it is and isn't going to connect when you do have enough distance and when you don't, and like sometimes it makes the connection automatically. Sometimes you have to press the button again, and there's no way to tell the difference between those times either. It is a very feel-based tool, and I'm sure once you've used it enough, obviously, you learn the weirdness. So I need to, It's not okay. It's not what I meant to do, obviously. So connect to the wall. Jump out of here, do that thing. For some reason, only get one of my 2 bounces. Like, I know the bounces are not part of the real strategy, but we got them, so I'm using them, right? Okay. And then just send that across. That's pretty cool. Desperately use a refill before I get jumped by this unimaginative hockey-themed enemy. I guess he's a curling themed enemy, it seems like, more than a... I mean, he's using a hockey stick. Are they supposed to be multiple pucks? The thing is just, you know, that there aren't multiple pucks generally in the game of hockey. Oh, need that. Okay, that was a hell of a parry. So we need batteries in both things. Did we come across batteries around here somewhere? Did we? No, I don't want anti-sub. I'm sorry. I was trying to open the map and I just pressed the button it was showing me instead of the button that does that. Okay. Did we see more batteries somewhere? There's a battery there. There's a battery there. All right. The thing is, these batteries were parts of solutions, so I wrote them off once we solved the problems, but Well, I'm not going to be able to get back up there, though, right? Because there's the one-way... But the one-way fall is... Okay, yeah, it's on the far side of what we need the batteries for. Okay. And then we should be able to do the same thing over here. I wonder if we'd get in trouble if we equipped around the world and just started harassing the players with it. Just contributing a whole lot of extra field fire. Some soccer players can't play under those pressure conditions, presumably. And what do they know about fires? Surrender your thing to me. I don't think we should talk to him. I think we should just attack. So, you made it all the way to me, you brat. Well, I wouldn't have bet on you still being alive, though. I'll have to talk to Don. Yo, what's your problem, man? What do you have against me and my family? You're too slow, boy. Competition and showmanship are all about getting that red-hot blood pumping in your veins. People will do anything when they feel they have something at stake, even if it's just an illusion. Oh, boy. Ain't that the truth? Though perhaps a bit heavy subject matter given everything. And betting's just the same. That also applies to the business world, as your late aunt would no doubt agree. My blood was also definitely on fire while she was extorting us, her poor energy customers. But now you're here again, and still breathing down on my neck. That's not the saying. Why don't we settle this over a football match, eh? You versus my own team, the Poultries. You're challenging me on my own turf, after all. First team to score 3 goals gets to keep the mega battery. If you lose, you promise to never show your face again in my stadium. Sound like a deal to you? Sure, I'm not going to honor it, but yes, sure. It's okay, I don't think he's going to honor it either. So, the good news is, we did recruit the full fan club, and as such, we can field 11 players. Uh-oh, my fan club is not on here yet. Hey, aren't I supposed to start from center field too? Where's your sportsmanship, Mr. Pipistrello? We can't have you tipping the scales of fairness. Don't worry, I can assure you we are at the disadvantage here. Don't get all worked up. Remember our deal? Just 3... Yeah, okay, come on. Fewer lines of dialogue, generally. I ran into that. It does seem like they are pretty disadvantaged. They do need a lot more people than I do. God, I wish I could attack it diagonally. My kingdom for diagonal. Goal! The Pipistrello team scores. Yeah, that's pretty doable. It's all good, just a lovely dash of beginner's luck to spice up the game. See how hungry the spectators are for action? In their best interest, let's up the stakes, eh? Alright, light barriers. Boy, these guys are worse at the game with the light barriers on, though. Although, of course, it goes without saying that the light barriers do turn off for them. Honestly, letting them do a lot of the carrying for me, just because hitting them with the yo-yo sends the ball backwards from their position, does seem to be like a pretty solid strategy. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of guys coming from a lot of directions. Ah. taking a dive for no reason turns out to be the superior play. See, now that's something that's really missing from football, is the ability to hurl the ball at another player at close range to kill them. Just immediately remove them from the play. I wonder if there is actually a limited number of them, like if I hit them enough, will they stop spawning? I'm assuming no. Ah, that's a shame it got pushed past the barrier. Pretty ideal. Pretty ideal. Yeah, the parry is tough. I'm not sure if the parry's ever right, because like losing control of the ball really does hurt when there's enemies directly on top of you, which there are if you're parrying. It feels like when you can jump them, jumping them is better. And since you can always jump them. No! No! This is gonna take for fucking ever. I'm a little surprised that the fan club's not involved. Or like maybe they are, you know, if you after the first 2 goals or something. No, I'm a fool. I just threw it away for nothing. Ooh, that's a good bounce. Okay, there we go. That's 2. It's another goal. Because here's the thing about soccer. Here's the thing about American football, which is what this is. It's very easy. Nobody's ever had a problem with it. I mean, good teamwork, especially considering you don't even have a team. Let's make things real interesting now. I don't care if anyone gets hurt. Just bring out the heavy artillery and deal with it. That does not sound like it's going to be worse for me than it is for y'all. I guess... Oh. That is not an own goal. That guy hit the ball. What? The goal was scored by that guy. Yeah, so like I'm saying, I'm assuming that when they get to 2 points up, maybe our team shows up or something. Okay, so yes, the answer is the enemy team does get affected by the bullets, but they don't get one shot by them, sadly. Oh no! Bullets from distantly off screen. No, stay away from it. Don't want to touch this. Your life is not going to be better if you have my ball. Alright, mashing jump is not a bulletproof strategy, but it is a pretty good strategy. Just absolutely minimize. Aw. See, that's a little... the ball plainly crossed a lit light wall there, because they are off. Or the light walls are on when I just dropped the ball. They don't turn off until... Yeah, that's a little busted. Trying to get out of the corner here. Okay, better. Oops. Not good. Not good. There we go. What? Oh, interesting. That was actually like a really good opportunity for a point there that I just kind of bobbled. Okay, turns out I don't need my team. That's not possible. What in the Pipistrello team wins the game? I gotta tell you, my dude, your players don't seem to understand the rules of this or how. You won. How's that even possible? Well, you're a cheater. Nobody can beat the poultries. It's a physical impossibility. Our deal is off. I'm not holding squat to a cheater like you. My beloved team. Seize him. Get him out of my stadium. No, I can absolutely handle this, you guys. I don't know why. Yeah. Huh. What's happening now? I don't know why there was even like a question there, especially with the moves that I have equipped. I am not afraid to fight a whole field of those dudes. They're robots? The whole game was a sham. This whole stadium's a sham. We've been lied to. I'd never have placed bets if I knew this was a farce. I want my money back. Wait, why does them being robots necessarily mean it's a farce? What is it? It was just a team of robots. wait. I can explain everything. The thing is, so long, suckers. That sleazeball's running away. Get him, Pippet. This is so much. There's so much dialogue. I think the spectators are already taking care of that. You're right. He'll probably be getting his comeuppance soon enough. Even I'm feeling cheated right now. But Carrera's not our problem anymore. Let's attend to the mega battery. Are we really going to let that go? It feels like... Okay. That feels like leaving business unfinished for absolutely no reason. All right, 3 of 4. Formidable, Pippet. Let's take this mega battery back to the safe house and store it securely. Yeah, securely. This is fantastic, Pippet. We've managed to recover our 3rd mega battery. We know, that's what just happened. See, this game has definitely like way too much dialogue per dialogue exchange, and part of the problem is stuff like this. Which means there's only 1 mega battery left. And, well, since Carrera won't be running any new money-making schemes anytime soon, I suppose we can put the rest of his robot team to good use. Oh, don't tell me you want to keep the rigged games going. You can't just do away with a favorite team like that, Pippet. I didn't see it before, but now I understand the appeal of this whole industry. Sports teams are part of people's very own selves, a part of their lives. Now, hear me out. We can bring the team back, adjust a few settings, get the odds just right, and rake in millions. It's all in the name of business, Pippet. You should have learned that by now. In any case, let's get moving. I guess. Okay, I think we're fairly thorough here. There's not really anything left to do in the stadium. Well, actually, it looks like there's a blueprint that I did not grab. So let's make sure we grab that on the way out. And then there's a bunch of places on the world map that are now open to us with our wall ride. Left here. Thanks for the cash, suckers. That's not what I meant to do at all. I can't believe I transferred onto that like very narrow little bit of wall in the top there. The Starry Badge blueprint. Right, I don't get to know what these do. Okay. Why did I do that? I just jumped an extra time for no reason. There we go. Now we're done here. And not a moment too soon. What would Starry do? Enables the basic yo-yo attack to stun enemies on every 5th swing. I wonder if that plays at all with the charge where you just hold it out. Probably not, right? It probably has to be the actual, like, throw it out and come back 5 times. I don't really think I have a sense of... That seems pretty bad, unless it's a really significant amount of stun. And also it works against bosses. They basically have to. We've managed to snatch Carrera's Mega Battery, so now we should focus our attention on Toxie. Hurry to the East District. There's no time to waste. Actually, more accurately, there's no time pressure. We have 383. So I don't want to go do the motor club thing. Oops, not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Zoom out. Zoom. What if I pressed every button that isn't the button? Okay, so there's a couple places I would very much like to go and at least get one more pedal container. And there's a place very nearby for this. Okay, so just go west until the end of the road. That's a shame. If you walk off screen before money that's magnetized to you catches up with you, it just disappears. Okay, does this allow me to get a hold of this? Did this solve the problem? I think the answer is no. Like, I can get over there now. I can touch it myself. That does not collect it. I'm gonna try that 1 or 2 more times, actually. Because if I could do that... Oh, no, that's right. You can't hop into wall ride while carrying something. I don't remember what that one is locked behind either, but I bet my new traversal power is not the thing. Let me go refresh my HP. May as well. The thing's right here, right? Yeah, this probably isn't all that complicated. I just can't, for the life of me, figure out how we're supposed to get over there fast enough. And I was kind of theorizing that we were going to get some kind of like long jump or something, which would solve the problem. So that's why I didn't really spend a lot of cogitating time on this before. But now that we know what the traversal strategy is, and that it requires us to have the yo-yo in hand, yeah, I really have no idea how to approach this. It does feel like I'm kind of close. But even then, I'm talking about jumping down, attacking to the right at just the right moment so that we push back. No, I don't know how that would get me the thing. When I'm trying to see when it pops up off the yo-yo, when I actually grab the yo-yo like this. I need to actually time this correctly though. I think that they collided there. That was way early though. Okay, it doesn't even pop up and stay in the same area. It goes flying back to the spot that it's initially in. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to give this a little bit more thought, but I don't think it needs to necessarily be with you sitting here watching me feel foolish. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, hopefully I'm going to have a plan for getting this, and then, you know, we'll move on to the rest of the exploration that we've been waiting on for such a long time. And we'll see you then.